Hey guys. Alright, I'm uploading a video that I did just on the progress of the plants. So, wanted to get back into the book. I have a lot to do today. I'm so tired. I worked 4 days. Today's my first day off. His first name raised him in Phoenix, and he came to Glendale 5 years ago for work. I wanted to get a lot of videos done today. I don't know if I'm going to. We've also got bad weather coming. I want to get that desk put together, get it in the bedroom so I can get some plants, some more seeds planted. I want to get seed videos done. I was going to get up earlier, around 7:30, and I didn't. And I should have, because trying to sleep in, I'm more tired now than I was. So, yeah, not a good thing. So, Agent Hashner, his lawyer wants to talk. You arrest my client again. All right, I will be right back, guys. Burn everything that mentioned justice. All right, sorry guys. I had to get my coffee. I'm having a really hard time waking up today. Just 1 second, let me check the... Oh, the other video's ready to watch now. Alright, cool. So, I think... Hospital, or OB, even what drugs she took. I took it through egg production. So the next section is on the life of a layer in layers versus lazy hens. And, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do these 2 pages. The life of a layer, layers versus lazy hens, the bleaching sequence, and replacement pullets. You thinking about no. Telling you won't make me feel any better. Okay. Excuse me. So, here we go. The life of a layer. What's that? A good laying hen produces about 20 dozen eggs in her first year. At 18 months of age, she stops laying and goes into a molt, during which her old feathers gradually fall out and are replaced with new ones. Chickens molt once a year, usually in the fall, and the process generally takes 2 to 3 months. Because a hen needs all her energy to grow replacement feathers during the molt, she lays few eggs or none at all. Once her new feathers are in, she looks sleek and shiny and she begins laying again. After her first molt, a hen lays larger but fewer eggs. During her second year, she will lay 16 to 18 dozen eggs. Some hens lay more, others fewer. Exactly how many eggs a hen lays depends on many factors, including breed and strain, how well the flock is managed, and the weather. Hens lay best when the temperature is between 45 and 80 degrees. When the weather is much colder or warmer, hens lay fewer eggs than usual. In warm weather, hens lay smaller eggs with thinner shells. Now, again, our chickens in Michigan, we had no problem with egg production, and I know it was the feed. So, it's a heavy-duty sedative. It'll knock you out for 16 hours. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. Alright, anyway. Okay, this says all hens stop laying in the winter, not because the weather is cold, but because winter days have fewer hours than summer days. Ours did not stop laying in the winter. And I still attribute that to the feed. So, when the number of daylight hours falls below 14, hens stop laying. If your hen house is wired for electricity, you can keep your hens laying year-round by installing a 60-watt bulb. Use the light in combination with daylight hours to provide at least 14 hours of light each day. But I've also read that's not a good thing because the winter time makes it to where chickens have kind of that rest period for their body to recoup and, replenish everything. And so, all right. Layers versus lazy hens. You can improve your flock's overall laying average by culling and slaughtering the lazy layers. The hens you cull can be used for stewing or making chicken soup. When your flock reaches peak production at about 30 weeks of age, you can easily tell by looking at your hens and by handling them which ones are candidates for culling. 1. Look at their combs and wattles. Lazy layers have smaller combs and wattles than good layers. 2. Pick up each hen and look at her vent. A good layer has a large, moist vent. A lazy layer has a tight, dry vent. 3. Place your hand on the hen's abdomen. It should feel round, soft, and pliable, not small and hard. 4. With your fingers, find the hen's 2 pubic bones, which are located between her keel, the breastbone, and her vent. In a good layer, you can easily press 2 or 3 fingers between the pubic bones and 3 fingers between the keel and the pubic bones. If the pubic bones are close and tight, the hen is not a good layer. All right, I'll have to remember that. The bleaching sequence.
But the morning of the adoption, I decided.
If you raise a yellow-skinned breed, you can sort out the less productive hens by the color of their skin after they have been laying a while. The same pigment that makes egg yolks yellow colors the skin of the yellow-skinned breeds. When a hen starts laying, the skin of her various body parts bleaches out in a certain order. When she stops laying, the color returns in reverse order. You can therefore tell how long a yellow-skinned hen has been laying or how long she has stopped laying by the color of the exposed skin on her beak and legs. Replacement pullets. A hen lays best during her first year. As she gets older, she lays fewer and fewer eggs. If you raise chickens primarily for eggs, you have the same concern as commercial producers. A time will come when the cost of feeding the hens is greater than the value of the eggs they lay. For this reason, commercial producers rarely keep hens more than 2 years. To keep those eggs rolling in, buy or hatch a batch of chicks every year or 2. As soon as the replacement pullets start laying, get rid of the hens. If you replace your hens every year, you might sell your old flock, which will still lay fairly well for at least another year. If you replace your hens every 2 years or more, you can sell or use them yourself as stewing hens. Add a batch of chicks every year or 2 to keep your flock producing eggs. Okay, so that was it for the life of the layer, layers versus lazy hens, the bleaching sequence, and replacement pullets. And I will go ahead and get this up there, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Bye, guys.
Just go.